The morning sun streamed through the kitchen window as I stretched my magnificent sausage body across the cool tile floor. My pet human Ashley was doing her usual morning dance, grabbing keys, checking her bag, muttering about being late. I wagged my tail so hard my entire back end wiggled. Another day of house management ahead. "Be good, Winston," Ashley said, scratching behind my ears just the way I like it. "I'll be back this afternoon." Be good, I thought, puffing out my chest. I'm not just good. I'm the Chief Security Officer of this establishment. As soon as the door clicked shut, I sprang into action. First, perimeter check. I trotted from room to room on my short but powerful legs, nose to the ground, ensuring no intruders had breached the premises overnight. The living room, secure. The bedroom, safe. The bathroom, all clear, though I made a mental note that the toilet paper roll was getting dangerously low. Next, I positioned myself at my command post, the bay window overlooking the front yard. A squirrel had the audacity to cross our property line. I launched into my most intimidating bark, informing the furry trespasser that this house is protected by a fierce Dachshund. The squirrel, clearly intimidated by my presence, scampered up the oak tree. Victory! Around noon, I was conducting my third security sweep when I heard it, a sound that made my fur stand on end. Drip, drip, drip. I followed my keen nose to the kitchen, where I discovered a disaster of epic proportions. Water was steadily dripping from under the sink, pooling on the floor. This was not a drill. My house, Ashley's house, was under attack by a plumbing emergency. My mind raced. What would a responsible house guardian do? I couldn't call a plumber with my paws, but I could certainly take action. I grabbed every towel I could find, dragging them across the floor with my teeth. My short legs worked overtime as I pushed and pulled the towels around the growing puddle, but the dripping wouldn't stop. Panic began to set in. What if the whole house flooded? What if Ashley came home to find everything ruined? What if she thought I was a failure as a house guardian? I tried everything. I barked at the sink, thinking maybe I could intimidate it like I did the squirrel. I stood on my hind legs, front paws on the cabinet door, trying to see if I could somehow fix whatever was broken. I even attempted to push a kitchen chair over to get a better look, but my engineering skills were limited by my stature. The afternoon wore on, and despite my best efforts with every towel, blanket, and even Ashley's good bath mat, the water kept coming. I was exhausted, my usually pristine coat now damp and disheveled. I sat in the middle of the kitchen, surrounded by soggy fabric, feeling like the worst house guardian in the history of house guardians. That's when I heard the most beautiful sound in the world, Ashley's key in the front door. "Winston, I'm home," she called out. My heart exploded with joy. I forgot all about my failure, forgot about the flooded kitchen, forgot about everything except the fact that my favorite human was home. I raced to the front door, my tail wagging so furiously I could barely keep my balance. Ashley dropped her purse and scooped me up, and I covered her face with kisses, wiggling and whimpering with pure happiness. This was it. This was the absolute best moment of my entire existence. Nothing else mattered except Ashley's warm hand scratching my belly and her voice saying, I missed you too, buddy. What's all this? She asked, noticing the trail of wet towels leading to the kitchen. I followed her, my tail between my legs, prepared for disappointment. But instead of anger, Ashley's face broke into the biggest smile. Oh, Winston, you tried to clean up the leak all by yourself, didn't you? You're such a good boy. Good boy? I was practically vibrating with pride. She wasn't disappointed. She was proud of me. As Ashley called the plumber and started cleaning up properly, I supervised from my new favorite spot, right at her feet. She kept reaching down to pet me, telling me what a smart, helpful dog I was, how lucky she was to have such a wonderful house guardian. When evening came, and we were curled up on the couch together, Ashley's hand gently stroking my head, I reflected on the day. Sure, I hadn't solved the plumbing crisis, but I had done my best to protect our home. And most importantly, I had my favorite human back where she belonged. Life as a dachshund was pretty spectacular, but life as Ashley's dachshund, that was pure perfection. I closed my eyes, already dreaming about tomorrow's adventures in house management, my tail giving one final, contented wag. I was the luckiest dog in the world.